Kia Sorento 2011 starter replacement. Disconnect the battery, disconnect the air filter. It has 4 clamps, 2 on the top and 2 at the bottom. Disconnect the hose from the throttle. Disconnect the throttle. It has 4 bolts here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Disconnect this cable. Later on you can remove the starter. It will be having these 2 bolts. Where's my finger? 1 and second one. Here's the second one. Where's my finger? So first and second. Then you remove the bottom cover. It has these bolts. It has around 7. And then you disconnect this filter, air filter. It has 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3 in the back, and 4. This is now number 4. Was hard to reach. I reach it by disconnecting the fan. And then you remove this bracket up top. It has 4 bolts. And you can see where's the ratchet on. It's the 4th one. Once you disconnect those 4, you'll see the starter up top. It has 2 wires. So you go back up top. And you disconnect these bolts. This is 1. And here's the second. You disconnect them, you will be able to remove the starter. Once you remove the starter, you'll be able to disconnect it and have it all the way down through here. It will fall under this filter. And once it falls under this filter, you can disconnect the wire and the plug. You press on the plug and it will come out. And then you use 12mm bolt. You unscrew that 12mm bolt. And right after that, you bring the new alternator. It's recommended that you try to push the alternator the same way that you got it out, but don't connect the wires. Put it back on the spot, and then once you put it on the spot, have someone else on top. Another hand would be helpful. He will put this bolt he can put the first bolt and second bolt. Once he put it in, then you can go back down and connect the starter cable and the plug. And once you do that, you can reinstall the mount and then reinstall the oil filter housing. And once you do that, I disconnected the oil filter, but it might be not needed. I was about to like take it out all complete to the out of the way, but I avoided that. I also drained the oil just in case from using this bolt. You can refill it after using it, after draining it. So once you put the housing, you can reconnect this throttle body using the 4 bolts you remove, and then you bring this piece and connect it, and with this clamp you can put it back on using 10mm or a long Phillips screwdriver, and then you can put this filter in the spot and clip those 4, one on top, the 2 on top and 2 at the bottom. And then you can connect the negative and positive cable to the battery. Now I have it removed the battery, we can just put it back in. And after that, you can try to start your car. The tool I used is these tools, Craftsman 108 pieces. I use mainly the 14mm and the 12mm socket and the 10mm socket, and I use screwdriver. And one last hint about this, like the fan, I don't know if it's necessary, but like I said, to remove that oil filter housing, I had trouble with the top left bolt. So what I did, I removed the fan. In order to remove the fan, I removed 2 bolts from here. There was plastic cover, and then I removed 3 screws from here, and then I remove a bolt from here and a bolt from the other side over here. And then I disconnected this cable, and then I unclip this one. I raised the fan up, and then I went to the other side also and did the same way. And then after raising it up, I push it out of the way, and then I took it to the right side, so I was having more clearance over here, so I was able to see through here the bolt, and I was able to remove it easily from here. Have a good day. Hope that is helpful.